An automatic Enver Hoxha watch. That is interesting. In the historic town of Krujë. And up there is the castle. So this is the first ever capital of Albania. First Albanian state. And Skanderbeg came here, fought against the Ottomans. So yeah, this is a pretty interesting, picturesque town. Go through the old bazaar. By Enver Hoxha mugs. That's interesting. Hello. I'm fine, thank you. I am surprised to see you have an Enver Hoxha mug. People buy that? Albanians not angry?
No.
Interesting.
Look shop.
I'm just gonna go. I will go to the castle and come back this way.
Okay.
I'll come back. Faleminderit. There's some medals from the communist period.
Tutti originali.
Some shanks.
No problem. Business.
Okay. I will come back.
Okay.
Okay. Very surprised to see an Enver Hoxha mug. Bizarre. You have helmets that look like they're from World War II, possibly. This was built in the 5th and 6th century. Skanderbeg fought against the Ottomans for hundreds of years, repelled them. Beautiful town. You have a double-headed eagle, it's the national symbol of Albania. Beautiful spot. Apparently this hill's been inhabited for hundreds of years before this castle was built. Beautiful. So the original name was the Albanopolis, the Principle of Arboret. First civilization here in Albania. It's a pretty impressive museum built in the 80s during the communist period. Lots of shouting and screaming kids. I love that when I go to a museum. Love it. The Illyrians, they were the predecessors to the Albanians. But it relates to not just the Albanians but different tribes. This is pretty interesting. Shows the map of Ottoman attacks. So you've got them here, Constantinople. I'm guessing that's modern day Bulgaria. Yeah, marching up to Sofia. Niš, which is in Serbia. We've got them attacking Kosovo. Shkodra, Krujë, which is where we are now. So yeah, you can see how the Ottomans spread throughout the region. And basically took over. Some nice mosaics. So this shows the battles between the Ottomans and the Illyrians. Pretty impressive. It's the man Skanderbeg. Anyone who converted to Islam, he made them convert back to Christianity and take up arms against the Ottomans. Legend. This is the view from the top of the museum. What a view. Super windy though. So where is, I think that's the castle there. Okay. Yeah, that's the castle. This is the museum. Stunning. It's super windy up here today. Not that I've ever been here before. Stunning background though. So you got some scaffold up there. I'm guessing that's at risk of collapse. Is this the secret entrance? Pretty secret. Restaurant. These are the ruins of a church from the 7th century. It was known as Skanderbeg Church. Steps going up into that, but I don't think you're allowed in, are you really? Oof. Death drop. I'm quite... yeah. I'd like to know where the actual castle is. Because I just seem to be like walking up this mountain with a gale force wind blowing down on there. Yeah. And a sheer drop. A certain depth. No. I don't really want gale force winds blowing me off a cliff. Yeah, a lot of history. I've got a lot of respect for Skanderbeg. You know, he fought against Ottoman aggression, which was rife across the Balkans at the time. So, you know, he's a European legend. That's the only way I can really describe him. Not just for the Albanian people, but for Europeans on the whole, because things could be very different these days if the likes of Skanderbeg hadn't have done what they'd done. So yeah, large up Skanderbeg. So it was here that he came and set up the castle, fought, and they fought against the Turks, the Ottomans. Let's see if we can see it up here. Super windy though today. Don't want to be standing near any cliff faces. Wouldn't mind a better look at the mountain range. That's Mount Krujë up there. Okay, further. Beautiful. What this is down here is some sort of cave. No way, it is. What the hell? Random cave. Okay, looks like it might be a bit of a Barry station, so I might refrain from going too deep in. But yeah, didn't expect to see a little cave tunneled in under the castle. More of them. So there's a little hiking trail down here. Not sure where it leads, but probably not to a restaurant. Seeing as though, yeah, it's just like a residential area. Castle's back that way, and all the food's back that way as well, so stomach is rumbling. So it happened, I'd heard that this would happen at some point in my time in Albania. Had a bit of food and a beer, Porsche, it's a local brew, and the kind lad who served the food just gave me a glass of raki, which he said is homemade, and it's about 47%. You see, I just plan to have a couple of beers, you know what I mean? Not start getting on the old devil juice. But there you go. To be honest, it's quite palatable. Yeah, it's not as bad as the Panakan in Armenia. That's 65% beast. It's definitely got a kick to it. But yeah, cheers. Some interesting stuff in the bazaar. Chinese made radio thing, guessing. $500-year-old bazaar. Check it. A lot of the shops sell the same stuff, but some of it's quite interesting. Some traditional Albanian hats. There's the Enver Hoxha mug again. Bizarre. Ocean. How much is the Enver Hoxha cup? 500. 500 lek. Sorry. Color inside? Oh. Oh.
Lenin.
Lenin statues, Hoxha.
Stalin.
Ah. Communist era.
Funzione Hoxha. Funzione Hoxha. 92. Clothing.
Enver Hoxha watch.
Yes.
Wow. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a watch.
Funzione.
And Albanian people not angry, Enver Hoxha?
Yes, Hoxha. Dictator.
Uh-huh.
The collection 92.
Ah.
Funzione prefect.
Got an Enver Hoxha watch. Ah, automatic.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
One could use
an automatic Enver Hoxha watch. That is interesting. There's all sorts of stuff from that period here.
Hajde, foto, shif, pa leke për të parë.
Një duam nga të që i vjen për kriteri, duam Krujë.
Got all kinds of stuff from communist period as well. Propaganda magazines. And Vahosha pictures. Strange. Confused.
Yes.
I find it strange that you can buy things like this. I thought most Albanians hate him, you know. Old communist propaganda magazines. That's rare. Yeah, 1980. Strange to see this stuff for sale. Krujë Bazaar. Very good. Yeah, there's the Krujë castle from afar. And there's the mosque from 500 years ago. And beautiful Krujë mountain in the background. Stunning. What a place. Nice place to check out for the day. More adventures in Albania coming soon. Peace.